Greetings. My name is Amanda Lorraine Sargent, and I'm running for DeSoto ISD School Board Place 7. I first want to say thank you to the concerned DeSoto citizens, to our moderator, our student moderator, and for you residents of Glen Heights and DeSoto that came out on this cold morning. Helen Keller, at the age of 2, was born both deaf and blind, and she was able to overcome these deficiencies with a dedicated and passionate teacher by the name of Ann Sullivan. Now, Helen Keller went on to get her college degree, and she penned this quote. She said, "I'm only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but I must not refuse to do the things that I can do." Now, I was taught this quote in my English 4 AP class under the bold, uncompromising teaching of Miss Jane Cook right here in DeSoto ISD, and it has been inspiring me ever since. I am a proud 25-plus year resident of DeSoto, and I come from a long line of sergeants and Hansbards that not only graduate from DeSoto schools, but have come back to serve the community at large. And you know what? It's my time. And I believe that I'm the best candidate for this position because I have 3 things in mind. 1, I want to enhance the academic culture. 2, I want to invest in high-quality educators. And 3, I want to maintain fiscal responsibility and transparency. You see, as I prepare to graduate with my master's in social work, community administration, I realized that policy drives action, and that is one of the primary functions of a board trustee. And I'm ready to keep that momentum going as our current board has made some changes. And again, I believe that bold leadership means better schools. So with that being said, I believe that I am the best candidate, and I solicit your vote. Only one, but still one. Vote Amanda Lorraine Sargent for DeSoto ISD School Board Trustee Place 7. Thank you. As an outreach center counselor for the University of Texas at Austin, I have the privilege of actually working with secondary schools and what that looks like on the higher education and post-secondary success level. And I believe that when we spend a lot of time working on state examinations, it kind of stunts our students a little bit when it comes down to nationally ranked exams such as the SAT and the ACT. So I believe that if we prepare students for the PSAT 8, the SAT and the ACT, even going to the TSI at the 10th grade level, that we would see that they would be college ready, not just EOC or STAR Met. Also, reward incentives for those that have successfully mastered and passed the test. And lastly, publicize any test preparations that are taking place on campuses so that students and families can take advantage of those opportunities to better prepare for the test as well. I believe that those things will improve and increase test scores as well as bring about academic success on a long-term basis. Thank you. Okay. As far as open enrollment is concerned, I really don't believe in and of itself it is a good or a bad thing for DeSoto ISD. Being in the position that I am to be an outreach center counselor, I've worked very closely with students and families and have even helped them get up to $4.8 million in scholarships just within this past year. And I can tell you of that subset of our high achieving students, some of which are not DeSoto residents. So I believe when we talk about open enrollment, we have a perception that we're bringing in students that are subpar to students in general. So I do want to address that. As far as the current policy, I believe that it is lenient. I do believe that if students are there, similar to a visa would work, if you are in a disciplinary issue, you should no longer be able to attend the school anymore. And I believe that that should be very upfront and honest with those students that are coming in under the open enrollment clause. Thank you. My number one interest when serving the community is the students. The students are the benefactors and our primary consumers about all decisions that are made at the school board level down to how it's implemented in the classrooms and our extracurricular activities. I always have them in mind. I've had the privilege to actually speak and work very closely with a lot of the students, 100% of the high school for sure, through various grants and just the nature of my profession. And I realize that they need an advocate as well. I believe that, again, a unique skill set that I have is speaking with the students and speaking with the families and the parents and understanding what that looks like from both angles, both secondary success and both going through the education system. So again, my primary concern will always be the students. Thank you. Yes, I believe that DeSoto is an all-American city, is it not? And even during my time as a student, I had the opportunity to participate in Dining and Dialogue, which is an amazing program, and it is still taking place today to connect the young and the seasoned, as we say. We take much pride in our city, beyond the schools, to the DeSoto Living event that was supposed to take place last week, but due to weather was canceled. So there are plenty of opportunities to plug in, but I do believe that we can do a better job at just promoting that more and better beyond maybe the signs in our driveways, but also on social media. But I do believe that DeSoto is an all-American city, and we have great young and old that are willing to be involved and to talk over dinner and just to be present with each other as a community. Thank you.
You have 2 minutes to close, and please make sure you use the best 2 minutes of your life right now.
Thank you. I don't know if we have that many Marvel fans out there, but Marvel recently came out with a movie called Black Panther. And there was a pivotal conversation that took place between King T'Challa and his deceased father. And he said, "Dad, I don't think I'm ready to be king. I don't think I'm ready for this position." And his dad looked to him and said, "Have I not been preparing you your whole life for the kingdom?" And it really resonated with me, especially as it pertains to this position, because I feel that I have been chosen for such a time as this. I've been a DeSoto resident my entire life. I've gone through the DeSoto school systems, Cockrell Hill, Amber Terrace, West Junior High School, DeSoto High School. I'm a graduate, I'm a scholar, I'm an alumni, a proud alumni at that. I've gone off to study and graduate from the University of Texas at Austin. I've come back as a university partner to not only allow students to have access to that school, but any post-secondary option that they choose. And I believe that all of those things, even getting my master's in social work, has prepared me for such a time as this. And I need your vote. I need your vote to be in this position. I believe I have the perspective needed. I believe that I've talked with students, parents, and community members, and I continue to have those conversations to make sure that all perspectives are considered. And again, I need your vote. I solicit your vote. Vote Amanda Lorraine Sargent for DeSoto ISD School Board, Place 7. Thank you.
So I just finished a candidate forum, and student Rasan Hatcher served as the student moderator, right?
Yes, ma'am. I
Student
surely
moderator.
did.
So yeah, it was a formalized event for both of us, but